following video is not like a normal Fanter fishing video. In an attempt to protect spots and also in the sheer excitement of what you're about to see, I managed to ruin the footage. This video contains out of focus shots, bad camera angles and no B-roll. It is raw footage. If it wasn't for the fish caught, it would never have made it to YouTube. I hope you enjoy it anyway. Hi guys, welcome to Fenland fishing. Today you join me rudd fishing on the Fens Drains. So the Fenland Drains are hundreds of miles of river, man-made river, that run all through Cambridgeshire and surrounding areas. So location certainly is key when you're fishing an area like this. Very fortunate that Alex, part of the Fanter team, knew of a decent spot and agreed to take me once, and we came here the first day of the season. It was blistering hot then, and I had a good day actually. I had a PB. It was the first time I ever targeted rudd, and I had a 2 pound 5 ounce rudd. It's about 6 in the morning now and it's already in the mid-20s. Sweating like anything, middle of a field. It's going to get really hot today. It's going to be about 33 degrees. So my plan is get up nice and early, come down here, which I did. I'm already part way through the session, so you really need to stick around to see what happened on the first cast, because I caught a really special fish. Anyway, the session can't really get any better, but we're going to continue anyway till it gets a bit hotter, and we're going to call it a day, go home, have a couple of ciders in the garden I think. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. I'll walk you through what we're doing, and hopefully we can get some more fish on the bank. It's just a case of putting in the miles, sight fishing generally, because there's so many small rudd and we want to target them big monster ones. So it is floating crust on the surface that we're using, but like I said, I'll talk you all through it in a little while. Catch you in a bit. Right, so you probably can't see. It's still quite dark. Literally just waiting for the sun to pop out. I've come down to a little spot. I'm just throwing some bread in. And the rudd are here already. So I'm hoping there's no one else here. I'm hoping that first cast, I can get them confident while it's dark. First cast I can nail one. We'll see. Yeah, that's a good fish. That's a good one. Come back. Yes, fish on. It's a good rudd, good rudd. Oh, that's nice. Oh, let's try to do a minute weed. Come on. It's a nice fish. Come on. Come on. Please get in the net. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, first cast of the day. I'm shaking like a leaf. Oh, she's a beauty. An absolute beauty. is exactly the reason why I came here today. Hooked just in the side of the mouth. Weren't coming out. Lovely. Stow the hook over here. Squash away. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Let's pop it back in the water for a sec. Get the big camera out. Now this is a serious rud, especially for the first fish of the day. Not sure how well you picked it up on the camera, but it was literally just feeding under my feet, if you like. But look at that. It's got to be £2 plus, I'd say. Beautiful bar of gold. I'm not sure. It's still a little bit dark, but not sure how much the colours are showing on it. But get them on the scales. Yeah, he's definitely over 2. Oh my god. Not quite focusing in. £3 and 4 ounces. Oh my god. That has almost beat my PB by £1. Yes. Oh my god. First fish of the day. I was thinking I might be wasting my time today. It's going to be about 33 degrees in a bit. Come down in the morning, loaf of bread, minimal gear, catch these Fenland bar of golds. I'm blown away. I'm going to take a quick snap of him. I'm going to rest him in the net because I've got more fish feeding in the swim, so you never know. I'm buzzing. So made up. So a family of swans come through and eat every last crumb. So I'm hoping I can get away with putting a bit more in. They've gone a bit further up the river. Still in the same spot. Still got the big one in the net. He's fine down there. He's got plenty of water. It's not too hot at the moment. I don't plan on keeping him in there long. But the sun's just about to pop up, and also I don't want to scare away the group, if there is a group there. It is best, if you can, to sight fish. So I don't know how well that bit of footage came out just then, but I knew it was a big fish before I even picked up the rod. It was taking bits of bread off the surface whole, which are fairly large sized, and just taking the lot. The smaller ones, they tend to tap at it and they break it to bits, and then they peck on all the little bits that fall off. So if I see another one worth a cast, then I'll get on it. But I was probably baiting this spot for about 40 minutes while it was still dark, and they got really nice and confident. And this one just below my feet down here was just taking everything. So I knew he took 3 bits in a row, and I thought, right, that's good enough for me. Plonked my bit of bread down. It just ever so slightly started to sink, and I thought, oh no, is that going to mess me up? But no, saw him come up, took the whole thing. Lovely hook in the side of the mouth in the net. 14-foot rod, definitely helping out with a bit of extra distance. But there's plenty of fish now. I'm not sure if it's picking up on the GoPro, but plenty of small fish. Just wait and see if anything bigger comes along. Certainly a few in this swim. Not been able to gauge size yet. That sun will be up in a minute and the Polaroids will help out massively. I think there's a couple of that are right there. Let's get a bit of bread on the hook. If I see one, I want to just stick it straight on his head. Yeah, it's a better fish. Small ones on it. Oh, just missed. As always, the better fish seems to have come in, took a couple of bits of bread and then disappeared. Just left me with all the, I don't know, there we go, it's a better one. Just like carp fishing, cast past the fish and very slowly draw it in. That looked like a good one. There we go, fish on. Not massive by any standards. Better get this one without the net. So you saw the size of bread I was using. It's now straight in the top lip. These hooks go in, they're super sharp and they don't come out. I would say that's probably the average size of it. Now the problem is, the other fish have probably done the off now. I found another couple of fish. It's a bit of a nasty swim again, but might have to get the feet wet. Never know. Keep outside as much as I can. These fish are spooking so easily. Perfect. Drag it in. There we go. Polaroids are coming into their own now. Giving me that edge. See the fish before they see me. This little one just took a whole bit of bread under. Get off. Pain in the arse. There's some good fish out there. It's been the story of the morning. I find a big one, takes one bit of bread and then disappears. Just in another one that looked a reasonable size. Same swim, just left it a few minutes. One of those that just come into the swim and just hoovered everything up. Small one's attacking it. Where's the big one? It's a small one. I'm going to bring that in. What happens is you end up just catching one of the small ones. You spoil your chances of a big one. As you can probably see, they can get through bread quickly, these small fish. Some swims there won't be any big ones. You could probably feed the rudd all day like this. Get through a loaf of bread. So sometimes you've got to be a bit selective. The first time I fished, so I stayed in one swim for too long because I had a feeding spell like this going on. And looking back, they were just small fish. But it's so exciting watching them feed, just thinking that any minute a big one could come up and just wallop the whole piece. And if you wanted to, you could come down and catch these smaller ones all day long. Small bits of bread, like a bread punch. You could fill a keep net up with them. And no doubt you would get the odd big one as well. But because I'm pushed for time, and as you can see the sun is starting to come through now and it's very hot, I want to just try and select those bigger specimens, then go home.